Hi, I'm Glenn Wirt, and this is Bancroft Television. I'm standing in front of the Chamber of Commerce, and today we're going with a couple of geologists on a mineral collecting trip to the Bear Lake diggings. This is Ken Karchmar, and Ken's a geologist who takes people on field trips for the Chamber of Commerce. So we're here at the Bear Lake digs, and it's a great spot for people to come out, Ken.
Sure is. The whole families come out here, and you can find crystals very easily. The kids love it. They collect lots of apatite crystals, and it's a great time. Kids have a lot of fun. Everybody has a lot of fun, and they learn a lot. So what we do is the Chamber of Commerce sponsors these trips, and they run all summer long, 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. If you come to the Chamber of Commerce and sign up at 9:30 in the morning, then we'll leave at 10, and we go to a variety of sites. I believe there are 18 sites in all.
That's great. So this isn't the only place you can go rock picking.
There are lots of other places as well. This is, in my opinion, the best, but there are lots of others where we collect other different type of minerals, crystal specimens. The reason that the Bancroft area is so well known as a mineral collecting locality is that the rocks that are on surface currently were formed at a depth of 15 to 20 kilometers below the Earth's surface. So these rocks are Grenville Province rocks. They're 1.3 billion years old, and over that period of time we've had sedimentary rocks formed here. We've had volcanic rocks here as a result of volcanic eruptions, etc. We have lavas, ashes, etc. Then about 900 million years ago, we had continental drift caused collision here between continents, which built a huge mountain range. At the same time, we had plutonism, which means that magmas were intruded into the existing rocks at depth. So because we've had so much geological activity, metamorphism from the collision of the continents, we've also had plutonic rocks coming in contact with sedimentary rocks. All of this occurring at depth under high pressure, high temperature. That creates mineral forming environments. Due to erosion over the last 900 million years, the rocks that were at 15 to 20 kilometers depth are now on the surface. Fortunately for us, we can go to those locations and collect interesting mineral specimens. We're now at one of those unique mineral collecting localities, Bear Lake Diggings, which is a locality that is run by the Bancroft Chamber of Commerce. And what we have here at this locality is we have calcite veins. So these calcite veins were emplaced in rock that was already here, granitic gneiss. And the calcite veins were formed by, as I said, we have magma coming into contact with sedimentary rocks. In this case, the sedimentary rock was a marble. The magma came into contact with the marble, it melted the marble, and that molten marble created these calcite veins. They basically went into the granitic gneiss wherever they could find their way through fractures. As they did that, they picked up other elements, iron, etc., from the host rock that they were going through, and as the calcite cooled, eventually cooled off, crystals grew in the calcite itself and also at the contact between the calcite and the host rock, the rock that was there at the time the calcite wasn't placed in it. Since the last ice age, the last ice age ended about 3,000 years ago. Vegetation formed again over the surface, and the leaf litter formed on the forest floor. As the rain percolated through it, through the leaf litter, it formed carbonic acid. So calcite is very susceptible to being dissolved by acid. So what happened over the last 3,000 years, calcite veins have dissolved, but the crystals that formed in the calcite veins aren't affected by the acid, so they remain behind. So what we have are calcite, where there were formerly calcite veins, now there's earth, basically, and you can dig in the earth and you can collect crystals just loose in the dirt. So this is a really fabulous natural collecting, mineral collecting, crystal collecting locality, and many museum-grade specimens of fluorite, of perthite, which is a type of feldspar, of hornblende, which is an amphibole, of biotite, which is a mica, have all come out of this location. Because we've had so much rain this summer, a lot of the dirt has been washed off the surface, leaving the crystals right on the surface. These are apatite crystals in the calcite. Oh, there's a big one right there. This is mica, variety biotite mica, black mica, and this is a fragment of a hornblende crystal. These rocks were all the wall rock. When the calcite was eroded away, the wall rock sort of caves in, and people have been excavating here, and they've thrown these up out of the trench, but you can see these are all beautiful hornblende crystals that grew on the wall rock. This shows how the crystals grew. The calcite came in and picked up elements from the wall rock, and different minerals formed. So these are hornblende crystals, and they're growing on the wall rock, which is here, and into the calcite. All along there, and also there are large books of biotite. You can see the biotite mica. All the calcites has weathered away, and the crystals are just sticking out in the air. And this is a typical collecting type of scenario. We have the wall rock here, and the calcite was here. It's gone now. So the calcite's under this dirt right here, but we're just going to dig in here to see if we can find anything in here. And here's, looks like, just wash it off, see what, there's a big apatite crystal growing on the wall rock that I just exposed. So it would have grown partially in the calcite, which has been dissolved partially in the wall rock. Big apatite crystal. This was all filled with calcite at one time, which has been dissolved, and these books of biotite mica are growing on the wall rock, and they grew into the calcite, and the calcite's gone. So now we have all these biotite crystals, books of biotite crystals just sticking out. I just spotted something very unusual. One of the rare minerals that occurs here is titanite, and I just found a piece of it laying on the surface. And it's a very dark reddish brown. It has sort of, this is a fragment of a crystal, but it's very rare, titanite. It is found here. I've never found one on the surface before, but there's one right there. Yeah, that's only the third piece I found all summer. This site has always been really a site for collecting mineral specimens, and it has been explored a little bit for gem quality apatite, but mainly this site is unique because of the availability of beautiful crystal specimens, and it's a great site.
You can find out more information about the mineral tours and mineral collecting by going to the Chamber's website at bancroftdistrict.com for more information.